Thank you for your interest in Inlet drone videos. To fully participate, you'll shoot and upload 2 sets of video files. First, onboard sea level from your boat as it runs out and back through the inlet. And second, aerial shots taken from your drone as it runs out and back through the inlet. You'll record audio on the boat run video to help our video script writers and editors by providing narration. We recommend taking the boat run first with your drone pilot aboard in order to help determine the optimal aerial shots to be taken second.
Hi, I'm Steve Troletti, and right here with me I have John Venata, Commander for District 23 up here in Northeast Florida. What I want to do today is introduce a simple way to produce an inlet drone video yourself for your squadron. The first step we're going to do is look at the boat run, and then we are going to get into the drone. So we are going to go and rig our boat. There are 2 ways of doing that. There's different size brackets. I will encourage you to acquire this bracket here. It is the biggest one, and it has a little ball head with it also, under $20, and you just affix this to your dash, a little off center. So here, John, you want to put this on the windshield of your boat. You just tighten it snug. It doesn't have to be over tightened, just a nice snugness, and that is not going to go anywhere. Now we're going to do this simple. So to do this simple, we're going to do this with our cell phone, no complex cameras. The first step is going to be to mount our phone to this bracket. If you watch my video in Orlando, the conference I gave last year for 2022, no, actually it was this year, 2023, sorry, you're going to see that I didn't like these springy thing holders. They just don't do the job. You can lose your phone if you hit a wave hard. So we're going to use this one here. This one actually can be adjusted. You just tighten it snugly on your phone. You can always put a tether on it to make sure your phone doesn't go anywhere. So you want to put that onto the bracket there, John, please. And while John's doing this, I want to show you the options for a microphone. Since you're going to have to narrate your inlet, you're going to have to tell us all the ATONs, the numbers, shoaling, port side, starboard, anything you see, any navigational markers. It's going to be really important to have that recorded with your video. So if you have an Android phone, an older Android phone is going to have a little 1/8 jack on top or at the bottom. You're going to need one of these little microphones here, just a standard type microphone that's going to plug in like so. If you have a newer Android phone, it won't have one of those jacks. It's only going to have a USB-C right here. You're going to plug in a USB-C microphone. And if you have an iPhone, up to an iPhone 14, you're going to be using a Lightning connector. This is the Lightning microphone again. It's just going to plug in right here. So John's going to put this phone in there. That's my phone right now. So we're going to put it this way so the camera is high and offsets from the bracket, so we don't have the bracket within the image we're going to be recording. Now, since John's going to be at the helm and he's going to be our expert for our inlet, we are going to take this microphone here, and it just needs to be, just a little snug, and they really don't go anywhere because you do have some rubber padding. We're going to put the microphone right in here, and I just start my camera. You don't need to start your camera until you hit the start of the inlet, and you can stop filming when you finish going to the end of your inlet and back. What's important is at the start of the inlet and at the end of the inlet that you do call out the coordinates on your navigation system, the GPS coordinates, along with everything else around that inlet that you need to call out that is of interest. John's going to need this microphone on him in a way that isolates the microphone from the wind. So we're just going to put it inside his shirt, so this way the wind doesn't hit it directly. We're going to get some great audio for our post-production team to extract, transcript, and make a video of all of this. And therefore, we're going to have a very successful boat run using simple tools. This is under a $40 setup. You have a $9 microphone. You have yourself a $15 bracket maximum. You can get those for $9 here in this plastic one, and this $18 C bracket to hold it all together. Hopefully this makes your boat run video simple. As always, we're here to help on America's Boating Channel. You have any technical questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us, and we will make sure you get the right bracket, you get the right microphone for your phone, etc. A big thank you to John for letting us use his boat for the boat run instructions. Now we're into the drone flights. You're going to have to be a Part 107 pilot or be supervised by one. We are going to start at an altitude of 40 to 60 feet, whatever feels safe for you. And we're going to line ourselves up with our inlet in the navigational direction. Now we're going to do a 360, a clockwise 360, and we're going to go full around 360 degrees clockwise. We're going to do this at the start of our inlet. We're also going to do a second one at the end of our inlet. Now here I'm accelerating the video so we're not spending 2 minutes watching the ocean, but it's very important that you try and keep it stable and steady as you turn around at the same speed. Once completed, again, facing your inlet as if you're going to navigate into it, you actually start a flight that is into the navigational course of your inlet. Now you're going to document your entire inlet. As you see here, we're just traversing the inlet. It's good to follow a boat. It's always even better to have boats in your footage. And here we're taking the opposite direction. We're reversing course and documenting the inlet in a reverse direction. You can also do 120 feet after doing your 40 to 60 feet shoot. Here Boca Lake just has a different perspective. It may be a good thing for your inlet. It's up to you to judge. Sometimes you're just going to hover. Here I'm hovering and documenting the congestion here at the Hillsborough Bridge, at the Hillsborough Inlet, and just hovering in place. Once you've done all of these basic shots of documenting your inlet, get creative. Give us what we call some B-rolls. Here I'm flying sideways. I could also be flying in reverse and following the boat going through the bridge, or I could just be following it from behind and get all these different perspectives. Anything you think that would add value to our video, our inlet drone video production, that you can't really see from sea level, that will be of a point of interest or even better for the safety of our recreational boaters. As always, reach out to us. We're here to help you. We will help you pre-plan, do the full planning of your inlet drone video from the boat run to the drone flights. We'll do Zoom meetings with your team and get you 100% ready to produce one of these inlet drone videos with your squadron.